Hey peoples, what's up? Today we're going to review the Razor EcoSmart Metro. This is a fun little scooter. I happen to like it a lot, so we're going to go through an unboxing, see what's inside, see what you need to assemble, and go from there.
Any more delays, let's box open. By the way, this was shipped FedEx, and yeah, it's kind of a red box, but I think the scooter would have survived, so let's see what we have.
So I guess we'll start with this white foamy thing. Well, we'll just see. Yeah, it's the basket. So first item out of the box is your neat little basket, which can fit a lot of groceries. I know this. Truth is, this is my buddy's scooter. I already had mine like for some months now, and I just wanted to take the opportunity to do an unboxing video with his scooter. So shout out to Eric.
Second item is the wheel, okay, which is going to be your front wheel. And come a little closer so we can get some details of everything. You can see there, that's what it looks like. Boom. Now I'll just throw that in the way. Oh, we'll set it aside for now. What else is in the box? Your seat pole. Okay.
Comes with the seat on the bar, I guess.
On the shaft, if you would say.
Put that aside. What else? So here's the handlebar, okay? But as you'll notice, the handlebar is still connected to, I guess, the scooter. And so I don't want to just walk away with this at the moment. We're going to have to lift the rest of it out of the box. I'll go ahead, take a little packing out. Oh, something else. Oh, this is here. This is the seat rack. Or a little carrier doohickey that the basket ends up going right on top of. That's cool. And what else? So yeah, that's pretty much it. For now, I'm going to attempt to lift this 86-pound scooter out of the box.
With the handle loose. You have help. That probably would be good if you had two hands to do this. I do eat my Wheaties, so there's that. Here's a scooter. Little wheel.
You might want to come around the box and get this predicament is turning out to be. Here, this is right here. Thinking that might have worked. Don't want to lay a brand new scooter on the ground, but that's what it looks like out of the box. And obviously, the first thing to do is just drop this guy on here. It's because it's easier not to have to hold it. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna come closer and show him something. It's got
A little spring ball. You might want to get real up close on that ball there. Do you see it? Right there. Yeah, that guy. It would be helpful if this is depressed first. Then the thing goes down, and it reappears there once it's properly installed. Okay, so that's in. Still need to tighten these two guys though, right here. Let's check this label out. This is super important. This is complete and utter bullshit, okay? Do not charge this scooter for 12 hours, okay? There's been people that have had the batteries fail because they did so. But in reality, it says to charge it for 12 hours before use. That is not correct. What I would do is, let's go down to this bag here, take this off, scooter in, and once that LED turns green, you're finished. Unplug the scooter when the green LED turns on. When you first plug it in, it'll light up red, but when the batteries are fully charged, it does go green. At that point, you need to unplug the scooter. Any more than that, you stand a chance of hurting the batteries, okay? So ignore that 12-hour charge and this. Those are simply, I would not do it. I didn't do it to mine, and I have hundreds of miles on my Razor EcoSmart.
We'll take these tags off here, just throw them on the ground. We got it like that around here. And that's what she looks like. You already seen me drop this handlebar in here with the little ball socket. So now I'm going to go ahead and tighten these. And it's important to get them really, really tight because the scooter tends to feel really sloppy with any looseness between here and the wheel. So, here goes. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to show you real quick.
Is this awesome toolkit that it comes with. Owner's manual, or all that stuff came out of this bag. I guess we could kind of bust this open. I did not read this. I mean, I didn't even notice that it was in the bag. I generally don't read owner's manuals, but I don't know what they could possibly have in here. How to ride a scooter, how to charge it, I don't know. Assembly and setup. Oh, that's what it is. But we don't need that. Only if you run into problems, then we might need it. But yeah, awesome little toolkit. This toolkit works on bicycles too, because obviously it's very similar to a bicycle. So this wrench here gets the wheels on and off. I mean, they throw extra wrenches in here. It seems like some of these tools don't even apply to the scooter, but they would be still super useful. You know, messing around with maybe your bicycle or something of that nature. Here we go. There's all your tools. Allen wrench there for the seat and handlebar. Got the wrenches for the tires, and look, they even included a spoke tuner. You know, I wouldn't recommend using this tool to tighten your spokes unless you know what you're doing, because tuning spokes is kind of a involved process. But there's your toolkit. We'll set that aside and get on with the assembly.
First, let's tighten up the handlebar. You might want to come close to this. See exactly what I'm doing here. I guess I should probably look at it, make sure it's lined up straight, which is about right there. Yep, we got it. And yeah, listen, you want these to be... Wow, let's squeeze that washer off. Oh, there goes mine, but... Yeah. You want these, like I said, get these pretty tight, you know. Mine, I have to yank on them with the Allen keys quite a bit. That feels good. It's tight with bearings, but that's good. Let's go see 130. Hey, we're just on that real quick.
Down here. A little too late, but
By the way, if you're wondering, we're in sunny Central Florida, so we got a lot of stuff around here. Alright, now we're going to install the front wheel. And again, you might want to come in a little closer, get some details. See here, you got your, I guess, lock washers or slide washers or something, but they hold the thing in place. Like so. Kind of twist it tight. I should have probably checked the axle, make sure, yeah, it's pretty tight. Alright, now we'll get back on here with some general fashion power tools. Get this guy tight, but again folks, the scooter does come with all the tools you need to assemble a scooter, so if I was not so lazy, I'd be doing that, but I paid a lot of money for this. That's good there. That's good there. Those don't have to be severely tight, because again, the washers will stop the wheel from falling off ever. And so that's good. Now we'll move on to the seat and seat posts. Just like so. Now if you notice on the seat post will tell you max height with 2 arrows. They're saying do not put the thing in the scooter like to about here. Okay, you want to do you want it to go down into the scooter at least that much. Alright, I'll demonstrate here. That's your max height. So really you could go lower, as low as that if you wanted to. But what I found riding mine so low is if I put up to a stoplight, my knees are pretty high up and then it's a little harder to stand up. I ride mine at the max height. About there, because in a seated position it's pretty good as if like you're kind of still standing, you know, and that's usually how that goes. So I'll put it at the max height to give you more room too. Obviously, based on how high or tall you mount this, is going to matter on the seat rack because it bolts right to the shaft. Alright, let's go. You might want to come take a look at this Allen bolt that I'm tightening up for the seat post. So again, boys and girls, there you go. At least that much needs to be in there. That's your maximum height. No higher than that. Make sure it's straight. That guy pretty tight as well, because it's going to end up supporting a good amount of weight. It's about 20 foot-pounds max on this gun. So that's for reference. Okay, scooter's looking like a scooter now. And let me check. It's pretty decent. Yeah, looking like a 100% scooter, except this guy, which we will now go ahead and assemble. I only have one bolt. That could be a problem. Houston, we have a problem. There's the
issue. It needs 4 bolts, and only showed up with 1. So we're gonna have to take a break, lament over the situation, hopefully figure out and come right back. Okay? All right. So now it's down to the second to last thing, putting this rack on the back. And as we discovered a minute ago, the thing didn't come with 3 out of the 4 nut and bolt sets. So luckily we're at a shop where we had extras, so we just picked up 3 more 10mm bolts and nuts, which we're going to install now. Okay, again, this is going to hold it in place, double check, she looks good. Just go ahead and tighten up the rest. Again, almost everything on here should probably be tight. This is a heavy scooter. And what I learned with mine, after 100 miles or so, I had to get my spokes retuned because of all the weight and stuff. It just had loosened the spokes and it was a little noisy and the wheel was wobbly. So I recommend to you that you also maybe want to get the rear spokes tightened and trued. I think that's good enough. With the basket installation here, by removing this little guy, which is very tight in there. That's because it's got Loctite on it. Okay, or something. And here's the final part that we're going to install on this scooter, boys and girls. This guy. Now you don't have to put this on, but it's very functional, so I put it on mine. You could leave it just like this and we would be finished. But we'll go ahead and slide this in. As you'll notice, you might want to come in and check this out. You've got these two like hook looking things there. Actually, it's going to slide in, and then you're going to place the bolt in the very back of the basket. So let's see if we can do it. Okay, so really, here's where it goes. Those two prongs go dead center. From this angle, you probably get a better look, but yeah, these two guys go right just before that black cross support. Goes in under like that. It's gonna have a little tension in there, which is good, I guess, for this bolt. And I'll just back it out a tad, make sure our hole's centered up. And there it is. We'll go ahead, drop our bolt in there. And that's good. We're done. Yeah, so there she is. I guess I'm gonna give him a good walk around. I'll get out of the way, but now there she is, fully assembled and ready to go. Got some on this side either way.
The motor cover.
Oh yeah, and I guess we got a motor cover that we have to pull off of here. Just like that, you're finished. Now, actually, there's one more thing I want to point out to you. Really, come over here to show them a charging port situation, Eric. So in some other review videos that I did see, everyone's like, oh, this thing right here sucks because it comes right off when you try to charge it. The reason is because it slides. It's a slide-like thing. So it doesn't pull straight out like you would just flip it out like a plug. It just slides out of the way. Mine still works after lots and lots of charges. So it rotates on, rotate off. It does not flip out, okay? So you can see I put some safety tape on here, so move that, and then yeah, another good point is this is the only anti-theft that the scooter has. This is the only way to turn it on and off, and so you're probably going to need a lock on your scooter, but it doesn't use a keyed ignition. This is the only switch it has. Alright, and yeah, that's it. Next up, we'll give you the first ride, I guess. Alright. Okay, so one very important thing, I made a mistake when I first got my scooter, was I did not inflate the tires. I was so excited to ride the scooter that I was like, F the air pressure. Well, it turns out that it's very important because the scooter handled like crap compared to when it's fully inflated. So the last and probably most important thing we're going to do is go ahead and air the tires up to 40 psi. Okay? I'm assuming you guys know how to put air in a tire. If not, here's how you do it. Alright, see, it comes to 16.5, not nearly enough, and it gets up to 40 real quick if you're using compressed air. I'm actually at 43 in like a few little things, so 42, I'll leave it there. But yeah, these need to be pretty fully inflated, and what happens is you end up getting more range and performance out of the scooter. It's the craziest thing, but on an electric vehicle, air pressure is incredibly important. This one is no different. Alright.